Right then, welcome to another weekend on Lunar, another weekend of wiring, should I say. No, it's not going to be actually. Well, hopefully not anyway. So, right, I've got Galvanic Isolator. So all this is basically, that's my shore power. So I'm just going to mount it up here somewhere. Fetch wire up, strip it, and cut the earth out of it, and basically when I get to there, same FOT out. So all it is that's going to be in place of a section of wire of the earth coming into the boat. Don't ask me how they work, because I just know that they recommend you put one in. That's it, galvanic isolator. So that's the, which one is it? Yeah, that's the one I've got, 16 amp. So that's it. So then that goes in line of that, and then just comes up as normal to consume my own. It's going to be here anyway, so I'll show you that. Right, I'll just get it screwed to the wall and what have you, and get it sorted, and then I'll fetch you back and let you have a look. Right, so I've chucked 4 screws in wall just to hold that up. I've cut back because I just want to pull cables out. So one out, half out here and half out up to the top, so I can make connections up to that. So what I'm going to do now is just cut this piece in the middle. I'll not cut it, but just cut the outer. Right, and then just cut the earth. Right. So all I've done is just grabbed ends of wire and just slid out the back over it all. So I'll have it it's come out pretty neat. So that's just a matter of connecting them to them. Right, I'll just find some cable clips and I'll be back in a bit. Got it then. So I've got it screwed to the wall, got cable done as I've shown you. Just pulled I've put some lugs on. 6mm heat shrink. You crimp them and then you've got heat shrink on them. So just check. Yeah. Forgot to mention it is actually marked shore and boat, so right, that's that done. What a quick go. You ought to be like that. Right, so I've just got two disconnects. So 16 amps, 16 amps. In fact, they've got two of them and they've all got 16 amps in there because I've changed them all. So one will be for shore power in. That'll also feed the immersion heater in the calorifier. So it can only ever work on shore power, which is fine by me, because I don't want to. I mean, I dare say the inverter will probably run it, but what's the point? It'll just flatten batteries instantly. It's, you know, so no point in that. And then there's another one to go on, exactly the same. That's going to be power out of the inverter through to plug sockets. And that's pretty much it. So I'll probably just get a bit of stuff mounted and then I'll fetch you back in a bit. Alright, see you then. Alright then, so I've got one of fuse boxes, or consumer units, whatever you want to call them. I've just got, so this is the shore power one, which will power the inverter and the immersion heater in calorifier, and then this one's the return that will go to just at plug sockets. So, just trying to make it a bit easier by Right, screws. I'll have to just get printer going and just print some labels for them, like, I know what they are at minute anyway, so, but obviously if anybody else gets in here they'll want to know. Right, so that's them on. Just gonna neaten out cables up, connect them up to the inverter. That's another job ticked off. So right, I'll crack on with that anyway, and I'll fetch you back and let you have a look at end result. See you then. Yeah, right then. So I've got boxes all wired up now. Consumer unit, should I say. I've just got this wire left, but I've got to get a fuse spur, you know, the little switch with the fuse outside of it, just so I can run that, and then just continue that on to Claudifier. I've just started putting earths in, because MPPTs, it's a bit, some people say don't bother, some people say earth them. So I just had a quick look, and you've got to cable size for the earth. It's recommending its size of your fuse, so 16mm cable, 16-20mm cable. But anyway, that's what it is. So that's all I can find on the internet about it. Either don't bother. It's something to do with, but obviously somebody might know better and be able to put a comment in. But from what I can gather is, if the battery side that's fused at 125 amp failed through unit and puts it down to earth, it's got to be big. The earth's got to be big enough that it'll blow the fuse. So that's all I can find out about it. But anyway, but then some people said don't bother, some people said yeah, just, so I'm doing it, and that's what it is. Right, so I'll crack on, and I'll fetch you back in a bit. Right, see ya. Oh, I'll just mention as well, if you're wondering why I'm running 125 amp fuses on controllers, because I've got them in together. They're down at bottom on to Links distributor. They're in as a pair. Same as Orion's, they're in as a pair as well. So right, so that'll clear that up. See you then. Alright then, so this morning I'm just connecting out 12 volt supplies, because how I've got it working is there's 12 volts to each of these, or there will be, and then I'm coming down to fuse, and then out at fuse up to the distributor. Right, so I'll explain a little bit about this. So what it's got 12 volt supply in, and basically all that does, it just powers just the relays and all circuit board for remote control. Then you've got 3 connectors on each relay, so you've got one that's powering, and then you can either have it so when it's off it's connected on one of the terminals, until you turn it on, then it turns it off. Or you can have it so it's powering and off until you actually press the remote pad. So remote pad, hang on a minute. Hello. Alright, thanks. Coffee's ready. Just a minute. Right, so where was I? Panel. Right, so that's your panel. 16 touch panels. So all you do is you put your finger on and it'll light, I think it'll light blue or something like that. Right, so you can either connect it, unplug, and have it wired into the unit, or you can supply it with a USB-C 5 volts and then it's Bluetooth. But probably, to be fair, there's not much point because I'm going to put it on this panel anyway, somewhere, so it'll be long enough because there's like a meter of cable on it. But should I decide I want to do it the other way, that's the Bluetooth module and it plugs into where the remote plugs in, and that's it then. So all you'll do is you press a button on panel, it puts a little light on that you can't see with cover on, and then it'll, you know, and then it'll turn on. I mean, that's number 1, so press number 1 button, that'll turn on, and then whatever's connected to that, it'll then be powered up. So that's pretty much it. I mean, really, I don't, on a boat, I mean, in a camper van you put them on, and to be fair, everything's switched on a camper van and everything's switched on a boat. So I suppose the only thing that, a bit water pumps, but Gulper's got its own switch. What else? Oh, the one at fridge, I suppose, that way into, well, yeah, it will have, it's got its own sort of off switch on it, like so. But anyway, so I suppose it's just, you can switch everything off as you leave it boat, and just, if they're all out, they're all out, they're all off, aren't they, and that's it. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. It's just repeat of everything, like, just I mean, there's the 24 to do. I've done 7 so far, so all I've been doing is, because I've got them all marked as fuse 1 to 24, and then with the amperage on it, and I know which ones are which, and then I can mark them up later. So that's pretty much it. And then same on the other side of the outlet fuse, I've put same number. So like, I've got here fuse 14 10 amp. So if I found it, it's there, look. So fuse 14 10 amp. So then that will run my power supply up to my panel, and then all the rest of wires, they're all marked up. So what's that? 12 volt supply to toilet for electric flush. So that's pretty much it. So it should be pretty much easy to trace back if I have a problem in future. Not that I'm hoping I don't, right, but you never know. So that's it, just heat shrink that into place. Fetch it through. So if I do have a problem, I can just come in here and find, you know, whatever I want for fuse 14 or whatever. And check it all out. I was thinking earlier how many hours have I spent on this just purely on this one wall. So this is third weekend. We usually get here on a Friday night, it's 7 o'clock. I usually have, well, 10 on boat. And then on Saturday, probably do another 12 hours. And then on a Sunday, it'll be like, say 5 hours on a Sunday. So, yeah, it's taken me quite a while to do it. Fact is, I mean, it's just laying it all out and just making sure it is where it is. So it took me a while to get boxes on. But yeah, just, it is what it is. Time consuming. Good job I'm not paying for me sen, innit? Good job my labour's free. Yeah, well. And then these are just them heat shrink ones. Get a good tug, make sure it's on. Heat shrink here, and they're heat shrink and glue these. So basically, I'm having to use yellow connectors because it's all 3mm wire. So you can only really put a 2.5 in a blue connector, but the yellows will take up to 6. And that's it. And they're crimping up quite nicely, same as all the rest of them have. But yeah, that's it. Right, so that's it. So easily identified. So right, I'll just continue until I get to end. Yeah, right then. So that's it then. I've got all them wired in now. So then I've just got the other ends to go up to the box. Each one of these is 10 amp. So, but I've also got some, I'll show you next week anyway, some bigger ones for water pump and that. Right, so that's pretty much it. So if you like it, like and subscribe, and we'll be back next weekend, get a bit more done. Hey, see you later. Thanks.